She's still, at the end of the day, a woman who doesn't have parents, is having to face this really on her own, is in a city by herself, essentially, which luckily there were a few Houston rap figures that did come out for her and be like, how dare you tear down this woman who lost her mom and is living in LA by herself with nobody. Strip away all of the sheen of celebrity, and this is still a vulnerable woman having to handle this on her own. So the louder that we protect her and women like her, I think we'll get closer to
and I think
change.
On that same note, it's worth also thinking about, I suppose I'll say, the parallels. When you mentioned her mother, I just kept going to, people have given Kanye West so much sympathy for the fact that he lost his mother, but then we know that is part of Megan's story as well, and seeing the reactions. How do you feel about? Go on.
The flip side of that, Chris Brown has a fervent fan base to this day, and his discretions are not private. They are repeated,
frequent, and regular.
And yet he is a frequent, regular, and current. I'm sorry. People were asking about something with Usher. I think it was like the Super Bowl show. And they're like, oh, it would have been interesting if Chris Brown to join him. I'm like, did we not
forget need any more backup dancers? Oh my God, I forgot about that. No.
Square in the face at a birthday party at a roller rink. Craziest story I'd heard in a while. And everyone forgot and was like, why didn't he invite Chris Brown? This man gets repeated redemption arcs. Kanye gets repeated redemption arcs. And yes, exactly the point where this is directly in response to him losing his mother. And I'm like, that is a traumatic, awful, life-changing event that he shares with millions upon millions of people. And yet they don't become anti-Semitic. They don't become Trump supporters. They don't
marry a Kardashian.
Everyone around them. They don't marry a Kardashian and then make us feel sorry for her. Who, by the way, and just as needs to be said, is MAGA-lite. We need to talk more about that. But again, it just points to these same men that have so much to say about women, but will still defend to their gills their ability to play college dropout and to blast Touch the Sky from their cars and to ask, why doesn't Chris Brown have a Super Bowl halftime show? They will never understand the just wild irony of where they place their empathy, because for them, it's not about empathy. It just boils down to hating women. And that's what it is. And we have to be able to call it what it is and identify what the core of the issue is. Without that, we will never be able to just get to any form of a solution. If we keep saying, okay, these are Kanye super fans, these are Chris Brown super fans. No, these are misogynists. They're misogynoirists specifically. It just remains very wild to me to see the leaps and bounds you have to go through in order to justify where you place your empathy, which is why, in turn, now I have to be obnoxious when I defend my fellow Black women, because who else is going to do it?